Okay, here's a game that I was involved with earlier today. So this young man is from Gaza, and an interesting story about how I came to play him. I'm sure we'll get into that, but let's just have a look at this break. So so he's pot on the break. He's a bit unlucky because he hasn't got a shot here. Now, one thing here is the power of the push out. Now I really like a good push out battle, but here he hasn't put any thought into that, which is a dangerous thing to do. Now he does get away with it, but as you can see here, I'm going for a two-way shot. So I'm going half for the pot, half for the safety, but I put a diamond too much power on that. As you can see, Gaza here not hanging about with his play. Another thing I'll mention about this table is that it has smaller pockets to your standard table, and that does play a role, as we'll see later. Okay, gone for a bit of a dramatic cannon there, hasn't worked out. Yeah, going back to the story of when I first came across this young man, he's a good player. He's actually playing with a house cue. He doesn't use chalk, he doesn't push out much, or when you do, he doesn't take much time over it. So interesting character, and quite flamboyant in his style here, as you can see. He's a good shot maker. Yeah, so I was actually playing on the table next to this one a few weeks ago, and this young man was in here with some of his pals, and they were making quite a lot of noise, so it actually led to a bit of a, I had to tell them to be quiet, and they didn't like that much, so I ended up playing this guy here. I beat him 3-2. He doesn't like to play many frames either, so that's the reason for the race to 2. Okay, this is where things start to hot up. So I'm snookered. I'm not snookered, but I haven't got a pot on the 6, so I've gone for the cannon. Yeah, I like that. And from here, I mean, as soon as you do a shot like that, you kind of really, your confidence is sky high, and you don't feel like you can miss, as we can see here. So, confidence booster, what we call that. You can see there on that 7 board, it's still bobbled a little bit in that pocket, ever so slightly. Yeah, now the other thing with this table, it's quite slow. They had them relayed about 2 months ago, but they were slow then, even new cloth. They're very slow now. Right, so 1 up, but had to resort to that bank shot, or double, to get that 10 ball in. And I think I was a worthy winner of that one. Now, another thing that I do with a lot of players is, I'm happy to give a handicap to an opponent. At the end of the day, I enjoy playing the game, and if I'm winning, I'm enjoying it. But it's hard to beat the better players, so I need more of the not so good players to play against if I'm going to keep my winning streak up. But he's a good player. I think we're quite even, to be honest. I think if he just calmed down a bit and took it a bit more seriously, I'm pretty sure we'd be level pegging. Right, here, now I do suffer from this lack of concentration. You can't hear the audio there, but he called a push out, I believe, but for some reason I thought he potted the 2, so I ended up potting the 3. I'm just joking from there. I'm saying it's my best shot I've done all day. He didn't take the foul, he just took it as it lied, but it's fair play to him. This chap from Gaza, he plays really quickly. Now, when you play somebody like that, the challenge is for you to keep at your own pace. So you can see that I even during the game, in my head, I was thinking I'm playing way too quickly. I'm not thinking about my shots. So just be wary of that. Look at his shot time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds per shot. Okay, so again, I'm going to go for a proper safety here. And you know something, I think I've just taken about 5 seconds to hit that shot, so So you can see that he has kind of brought me to his level, if not ability, certainly of pace. And that's gone astray for him. Now, of course, when you do speed up in a game, consciously or subconsciously, your potting goes straight. It's the first thing to go, and you can see here decision making. Is first to go, and then your potting next. So there, the pot wasn't on. There had no need for me to take that pot on. There was an easy safety, and I've left him some easy shots here. Okay, again, he's really given that a whack. I mean, look at that. He hasn't even taken any. He hasn't feathered at all there. It was a really good attempt. Again, any other pool table, and that 5 ball goes in. But I'm just telling him here, these pockets are smaller than the other ones in the pool hall. This is the only table with small pockets on it. And I'm just telling him there, with the backspin, you have to put loads of backspin on it to get any movement at all on this cloth. Don't know why I play on it, really. Okay, and again, that's a poor shot. I had to get that really to close out, and I've let him in. He's really given that a whack. You can see me standing off to the right there, but I'm sure I'm going to sit down now because this frame should be over. Right, isn't that interesting? He's taken the most time over the easiest shot. As you can see, very good shot maker. Got away with one there though. So from here, he should be finishing up. Okay, so what happened there was he said, "Is that a gimme?" And I said no, because it's small pockets. There I am again. So he's lost 2-0, he's lost a game, but a good game. But all about knowing your table on that one.